Good morning, welcome to the Cow Emporium. I got a little project today. Cows are up at the yard and got a water trough. You can see the cows have beat it in pretty good around the front of the water trough. And the ground here has changed a little bit, so it's all kind of sloping the wrong way. So when we get a bunch of rain, when the water trough runs over, that fills up with water and they gotta stand in water to drink, and then it turns to ice in the winter time. So kind of a fall maintenance thing. We gotta fill it in and build it up and get things draining the right way. There's a bunch of cement pads in the bottom that just hold sidewalk pieces and stuff, but they've pretty well been pounded right down into the clay. So Dad's got water pump and filling the truck here because we're hauling water up to the yard to water the cows. So that's the noise in the background. So I got the tractor with the spikes. I'm gonna just scrape back this loose manure-y stuff off the top and see if I get the spikes into this clay, and push the loose clay into the hole and pack it and try and get things sloped so that runs over here. And the natural lay of the land is it should run across there and down and around out that way. But when you get the wind blowing and the grass on the fence line here, it builds up quite a ridge. So yeah, it's just a constant thing here. This is kind of our watering area, so they're always in here watering, and it beats the grass up, and especially when it's this dry, there's nothing growing in here. So see if we can get that fixed up. So I just got a set of spikes on this chisel plow on our little tractor here. If you try and just do that kind of work with a bucket, it's so hard it'll just slide on top of the clay. I'm not even sure the chisels and the chisel plow will get into it, but we're gonna take a crack at it and see how it works. First thing we gotta do is scrape away this loose manure-y stuff, because it isn't gonna pack. So we'll get it out of the way. I'm just gonna put it in a pile, and then when we get down to the hard pan, we'll know what we're working with. Man, that's hard and dry. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to get through it, but anyways, I got it worked down about 4 inches, and I hopefully will have enough that I can scoop a bunch up and put it in there. I'll put in 3-4 inches at a time, and then drive over it, pack it down, and then 3 or 4 more inches and drive over it, pack it down, and try and grade this the way I want it. It's hard enough that I'm not going to do any more than I absolutely have to this year. It's just too much work to try and get the spikes into it. But so far we haven't broke anything, so I guess we'll carry on. Well, it took a couple hours, but looks like it's fairly decent. This was going to be a yard or something. A guy dragged some harrows over it, level it up better, but cows are going to get here and pack everything down, and I'll be doing this again next year or the year after that. It's just a maintenance thing, but got everything draining away from the water trough anyway, and down and away. So yeah, I think that'll do. Thanks for watching.